Good morning too.
I'm Sefin Koech from Operation Hope. Welcome and thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Uh, may I please know your name,
Yeah, my name is Philip.
your birth date?
I was born in 1987. I'm 36 years old.
So, Philip, can you tell me a little bit about your current living situation?
To be frank and to be real, I'm currently homeless. I don't have a place to reside, but I always shelter along the park. That's where I sleep.
I see. And how long have you been homeless for?
It's been a year, almost a year, accurately. Actually,
Okay. Um, and if I may ask, do you have any medical conditions or disabilities that we need to be aware of?
despite me being homeless and drinking a lot, I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I don't have any medication. I don't have any complication. Yeah, sure.
That's good. Um, are you are you currently using any drugs or alcohol?
Yeah, after I lost my job, I started drinking a lot. So I always drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes.
And how often do you drink?
Honestly, I think almost every day.
Okay. Oh, and I understand that you lost your job about a year ago.
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me more about what happened?
Mm, I used to work in a hotel delivery service, and a year ago, almost a year ago, we were sacked with more than 100 workers whom we used to work there. And from there, I tried looking for employment online, physical, but unfortunately, I didn't find any opportunity. And since then, when I lost my job, I've always been jobless. I have no work.
Uh, and how did losing your job affect you?
Losing my job really affected me greatly when it comes to my life. First, I lost my family. My wife and my children ran away from me. Like when I used to, when I had no job, when I left the job that I was doing and I became drunk, I had some fights with my wife and he left. I also didn't pay my, I couldn't afford to pay my bills and I was chased out of the apartment, the two-bedroom apartment that I used to live. That's how I found myself.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear about that. Um, and please, can you tell me about how you started consuming alcohol?
How I started consuming alcohol. When I used to work, I had a group of friends who were related socially, so we could go for outs, but I could drink once in a while. But after I lost my job and I got depressed, a lot of issues, I started over drinking, and that's how I got myself more on consuming alcohol. That affected me a lot. Yeah.
And how did losing your job affect you and your wife? How did it change your relationship?
Yeah, after I lost my job, my wife didn't have that time any job to do, but after some time, he was employed in a school canteen. So when he was employed there, I wasn't employed, so it used to make me feel so bad. And I even went further to drink a lot, and in the process of drinking a lot, we had some fights with my wife, and unfortunately, he ran away from me.
I can imagine how difficult that was for both of you, you and your wife, and also your kids. But can you tell me how you ended up homeless?
how I ended up homeless. I think I've been homeless for almost a year now. What happened is when I was consuming a lot of alcohol, I used to take a lot of alcohol. So one day I engaged in a fight with my wife, and that day my wife went back to his home, to her home, that is with my children, and the two-bedroom apartment where I used to reside, I wasn't able to pay my bills, and that's how I was chased out of the apartment. So I couldn't pay my bills because I had no money at that time to pay my bills. So I was chased out of the apartment.
Thank you for sharing your story with me, Philip. It sounds like you've been through a lot in the past year, but I want you to know that Operation Hope is here to help you. We have a range of services that can support you in finding stable housing, employment, and managing your drinking. Would you be interested to be helped, or to know more about the organization?
Yeah, I would be, because for so long I don't like the way I live. I live outside, so it's my wish if I can get some help to change my life, because I really feel that I should have a good life more than this one I live, staying and having shelter at the park. I don't like this, so I think if I can get some help, I'd really appreciate. I'll be glad. Sure.
Oh, that's great. We can start by connecting you with our housing program and helping you find a safe and affordable place to stay. We can also refer you to our employment program and provide you with job training and placement services. And